Welcome to
Two Bucks Rock Productions.
To be transferred to the Two Bucks Rock Show with
Jazza.
press 1. For access to the transferring.
Greetings, I am Lord Argon of Zard, and I command you to listen to the Two Bucks Rock Show. Otherwise, I will be down there to abduct you and give you a painful anal probing.
Welcome back to the Two Bucks Rock Show. I think consider yourself lucky. The very fact that you can hear that jingle means that you won't be succumbing to any probing of any sorts. Especially from those guys. Now I'm pretty bloody excited, I have to say. And why am I excited? Fury. That's why. Fury are just about to release their new album. I don't have an exact date, but they have released a track from it. It's all over Facebook. It's going to be all over Two Bucks. It's going to be all over Heads Up. It's going to be everywhere. The track is absolutely fantastic. And it wouldn't surprise me if it was the pre-release single from the whole album. The album is to be called The Lightning Dream. And the track that they've released is this. It's called Haul Away. By Grapthar's Hammer. Do they not just get better and better every time you hear them? That is just astonishing. It's called Haul Away. It's the first track that they've released from their forthcoming album, which is to be called The Lightning Dream. Just take my money now. Right now, with the closure of Grumpy Whiskers, unfortunately, I don't have to tell you what a blow that is to music in general. But for $2, that means we've got to find another venue. But anyway, with the closure of that, that means our next gig is the imaginatively titled $2 All Dayer. Oh yes, all day. That'll be Saturday, the 19th of July. It was going to be my next chance to see Smack Handle perform live, and I'm going to have to miss that as well. I am unfortunately going to have to be at the Upton Blues Festival. One day, boys, one day you'll have some strange fat bloke jumping up and down at the front of one of your gigs. If it's not me, then just pretend it is. It's that simple, really. The gig will be starting at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's going to cost you £3 on the door, and there will be an evening buffet. So you can get in there and fill your face as well as fill your boots. And to be honest, you might have to take spare boots, because there are 9 bands on. And these bands are non-quality bands. So, what I tend to do is find a track from each band for you. Give you a little bit of a taster of what you can pick up on Saturday the 19th. And as I've mentioned Smack Handle already, let's start with them. It's going to be a brutal night, so let's play some brutal tracks. This is from their new album. It's called Word.
Machine, the fight for survival, the rat to the feed makes the air run thick and the blood run thin. This is the year of the angel. Nothing was coming now. Head down, hands up. No motherfucker's gonna stop me now. Head down, hands up. Nothing was coming now. Head down, hands up. No motherfucker's gonna stop me now. Too late, the only way forward. That's now the way we pick up. And now I will take the lead. It's me and you, the flesh and blood. Atom and the choice, an atom and the voice. I don't wanna die. It's me and you, let's see you try. Machine, a body for survival. choice. I don't have a voice. I don't wanna die. It's me and you, let's say you try. I don't have a choice. I don't have a voice. I don't wanna die. It's me and you, let's say you try. I don't have a voice. I don't have a choice. I don't wanna die. It's me and you, let's see you try. I don't have a choice. I don't have a voice. I don't wanna die. It's me and you, let's see you try.
Pass that man a locket, for crying out loud. That's smack handle. Word. And as I've started halfway through the running order, I don't see any reason why I should go back to the bottom and start from the bottom and work my way upwards. I'm just going to lob bands in as they come. Apart from the headliners. The headliners will be played last, of course. Next on the list, Valis. I saw Valis play at the Roadhouse in Birmingham. They were excellent. So, I'm going to find you a track from them. In fact, the one that I'm going to play is called Darker Than Black. Check this out.
Glory within. These are just far too strong. Must let out all of my sin. No blood pumps through my heart. Just anger, death, and hatred. Born evil from the start. No longer will it stay here. feels good. Handshake, my God, what have I done? You know my name. It sits on lips and tongues like silence. I play no game. Darker the black of my desires. I feel no shame. Your blood drips from you. Feel my violence. My mind insane. Darker the black of my desires.
Oh yes, indeed, that is Valus. The track is called Darker Than Black. If you haven't seen them before, you're in for a proper treat. In fact, I don't think there's a band on the actual playlist poster that I couldn't recommend. It's going to be such a brilliant day. And I'll be at Upton Blues Festival, which is going to be great. I'm going to love Upton Blues Festival. There's all sorts of stuff on. Now, at the very same gig that I got my first taste of Valus, I also had my first taste of Left for Red. So, by virtue of the Jazzinator's iffy links, we're going to have Left for Red next. This is called Kneel Before You Die. It's tenuous at best, but it does the job. Left for Red, Kneel Before You Die. And if you're looking for decent links, yeah, you're looking in the wrong place, I'm afraid. Right, who shall we have next? Let's look down the list. Upheaval. I quite like the sound of that as a band. So that's a cracking name. It's also a very good track. This is called The Lost Calling. What I meant to say before I played that track was it starts off quite quietly, so don't turn your speakers up so you can hear it properly, because all of a sudden it just comes in. Suppose I should have said that beforehand, shouldn't I? Never mind. Let's be getting on with the show. I said let's be getting on with the show. Right, these next guys are pretty much everywhere at the moment. They're all over Facebook, they're all over the internet, they're all over both of my shows. Everybody wants a piece of them, and rightly so. They're called Beneath the Divine. This is a track from their EP Disciple. This is Whiskey Woman. the almighty Beneath the Divine there, the track called Whiskey Woman. Right, I've been rushing through it a little bit because I don't want to run too much over, but I think it'll be okay. That's 5 out of your 9 bands from the 2 Bucks All Dayer, 19th of July. Lower George Inn, as always. It'll cost you £3 to get in, but there will be a buffet on during the evening, which is supplied by the Lower George. So what more could you ask for, really, there? Go along, your pints are all £3 or under, your food's free, your music is £3. The price of a beer, really, for 9 bands. You couldn't ask for more, really. It's a fantastic venue. The staff are brilliant. You already know it's going to run like clockwork. And we've got the best sound guy in the business. And you'll have these guys. This is Broken Jaw. Now, I've seen Broken Jaw. Saw them at the Brunswick while we were still doing gigs there. And they are awesome live. Massive stage presence. And I would imagine that this track is the one that they will start with, for obvious reasons. It's called Quick Feed, and you'll soon work out why it's a set opener.
I'm pleased and proud.
When I figured it out, and I figured it out pretty quickly, I wanted to break your jaw.
This pig and his cock friends broke my ribs, my leg, and my jaw.
I broke his jaw!
Why did you do that?
Why?
Yeah, why?
I was having a bad day.
What?
English, motherfucker! Do you speak it?
Yes.
Goonies never say die!
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
Stopped off for ice cream. When the fuck did we get ice cream?
Nuns. No sense of humor.
This is it. Don't get scared.
You will not see it, do not know what hell looks like from the top.
Your life, your time, can change as I decide. Your lies, your smile, your face turn inside.
Pretty much going to let all of that play. What an awesome track that is. And I'd just like to point out, boys and girls, that profanity is not big nor clever. But good God, it's funny. And you have to admit, it does have its place. Well, that's 6 out of 9 tracks. That leaves me 2 support bands and the headliners to play. So, in the interests of pulling my finger out and getting on with this and all that sort of stuff, this is Outright Resistance. This track is called Friends Will Betray. You have been warned.
From my back, just how you blow with some shots of jack. Looking like a bitch, get a backhand smack. Snap your bones on the torture rack. To survive, to waste my time. Did you ever think you were really alive? Such a pain right by my side. To waste your tears, cause no one's gonna hear you cry. Tell you things that'll give you hope, but you're just spy for my kids jump rope. You're just a loop, fucking smoking dope. Shove my dick in the hole in your throat. The tools of art don't waste my time. Did you ever think you were really alive? Such a pain right by my side. To waste your tears, cause no one's gonna hear you cry. Everyone who's fucked me
That's Outright Resistance, with a track called Friends Will Betray. Now, if you go over to their Facebook page and look on their music tab, you'll find the track that they recorded as their Headbangers Ball submission. So even before you go and look, you'll know that it's in aid of testicular cancer research. It's only a couple of minutes long. It's called The Bollocks. It's a name your own price single, so obviously it's for charity. Don't just go and download it for nothing. You're not helping. So, instead of showing your balls for cancer this year, get the bollocks. Just type in Outright Resistance and then go to their music tab. Thank you. Right, well that only leaves one band before the headliners. And if you've looked at the poster, you'll know exactly who that is. If you haven't, or you haven't had an invite, go to the Two Bucks Rock Productions page and find it for yourself. And you can invite yourself, I dare say. You don't have to, you can just turn up and pay. But it's handy for the guys that are doing the buffet to know roughly how many people they've got to feed. So now you've done that, you'll know that the final band before the headliners are DeSalvo. And the DeSalvo track that I've picked for the show is Mistress. You can buy the EP that this is off from their Bandcamp page on their About tab. It'll cost you £3 for the 4 tracks. Unless you're impressed enough to want to support the band a little bit more on the financial side. In which case, you'd be very welcome to pay exactly how much you think it's worth. This is DeSalvo. Track's called Mistress.
My thoughts
that was DeSalvo. Track's called Mistress. They are your 8 support bands, so that only leaves your headliners. They also headlined Hard and Heavy 7. They're on that Out of the Ashes. So from Birmingham, the home of British heavy metal, your headliners at the Lower George, 19th of July, are Warlord UK. I'm going to bring this week's show to a close tonight with a track by them. All I can say is I know you're all going to have a fantastic time. Please don't party hard enough to give the place a bad reputation and have that closed down as well. We can't afford to lose another rock venue. This is Warlord UK, Age of Extreme. I'm out of here.